Yo guys, Roachy TV here and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Today, Bundesliga team of the season has been released and we're going to kickstart the reviews off with this Joshua Kimmich card on your screen right now. The highest rated right back actually right now in FIFA 19. As you guys can see, 85 pace, 83 shooting, 97 passing, 93 dribbling, 94 defending, and 88 physical. Phenomenal face card stats there. He's 5'9", of course those high-low work rates, which we will discuss a little bit later. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. When we go into his in-game stats, guys, I mean, all around, it's just absolutely phenomenal. All greens, but I will discuss some of the main ones. So, of course, 90 acceleration, the 99 crossing and 99 short passing, 96 reactions, the 98 stand tackling, and the 99 stamina, guys. So, if we look at the face card stats and the in-game stats, this guy looks absolutely phenomenal. But we'll have to go in-game, guys, and discuss this card a little bit more. Into the gameplay and pros and cons with this team of the season Joshua Kimmich card. Now, the big question that I want to answer in this video, guys, is this guy the best right back in FIFA? Of course, at the moment on PlayStation and Xbox, he's going to cost you around 400k. And as he gets packed more, obviously that's going to drop. So I reckon he'll probably settle around low 300s. And for a 95 rated right back, I mean, that seems fairly reasonable, doesn't it? Of course, he's competing with other right backs. I believe Alexander-Arnold is 94 rated. He's probably one of the next best. And one of the also next best ones, I think, in my opinion, is the 90 UCL Live Serge Aurier, that if Spurs go and win the Champions League final, he could go and get a 91 rated card. But nevertheless, guys, we're not there to discuss those cards. We're here to discuss Joshua Kimmich and what does he do well. First of all, guys, I'm going to start off with his crossing, as you would expect, guys. His passing stats with 97 passing all around. With his passing, it's absolutely phenomenal. But specifically his crossing, guys, as you would have just seen, his beautiful cross into the head of Cristiano Ronaldo, which, I mean, you would expect to score the header. But pinpoint, guys, trust me, you want him on your corners, you want him on your free kicks to cross it in. And he's a very good player just to run down that right wing and cross it in. And that brings me into his high-low work rates, guys. So obviously a lot of people are going to be looking at those work rates and instantly feel turned off with the card because, look, we don't really want high-low work rates on a right back. They're going to push too far forward and they're not going to be able to get back. And with Joshua Kimmich's not so amazing pace stats, it could potentially be an issue. But trust me, guys, the high-low work rates I found to be very good, simply because this card, hands down, has to be the best right back on the ball in the game. His on-the-ball ability is absolutely phenomenal. And even if he does get too far forward and can't get back in time, I feel like it's worth it because you're going to be able to create a chance from it. So, if you are getting this guy right back, then I would suggest, though, using a very quick centre-back next to him who can actually afford to cover. But yeah, guys, definitely very good at going forward, which brings me on to his dribbling, guys. On-the-ball ability, absolutely phenomenal. Agility, ball control, reactions, all that stuff, guys. All of his dribbling stats are in the dark green, so I cannot complain one bit about that. So very good at dribbling past players, which obviously helps a lot. And onto his next pro, guys, has to be his stamina. 99 stamina. On a right back, stamina is one of the most important statistics. And why am I trying to sound like, what's his name again? Big Shaq. Why am I trying to sound like Big Shaq? But yeah, 99 stamina, guys, is absolutely phenomenal. So of course can run up and down the field all game, and that's what Joshua Kimmich does well, guys. Does not run out of gas all game. Tackling, guys, honestly, I'm gonna put it down as a pro, guys. Honestly, I couldn't notice it to be like, you know, one of those standout things like, oh my god, he's so amazing at tackling. But at the same time, I only use this card for 2 games, and most of the time he was in the right position at the right time to make the interception, and if he needed to make the tackle, if need be, 99% of the time he would make the tackle. So stats wise as well, guys, I mean, it kind of sums it up. His interceptions and stand tackling are both extremely high, and his other defensive stats are pretty high up there as well. So overall, guys, his tackling is very good. And onto his final pro, guys, I have to discuss, which kind of I mentioned in the high-low work rate, so that's of course his attacking runs. This guy just makes the most insane bursting runs, guys. And of course, with that 90 acceleration, which I haven't put down to the pro, it actually helps him to get away from players very quickly. Of course, he slows down. The 80 sprint speed isn't the best, I'm not going to lie. And that is why I'm going to emphasize, put an anchor chem style on this card. I had to put a Gladiator chem style simply because I cannot afford this guy and I had to use him in draft. But this guy with an anchor, guys, is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Trust me. So yeah, overall, very enjoyable card. I am going to discuss his one minor negative, and that is of course his strength. He's at 78 strength, of course. I couldn't boost that physical though, since I had to use a gladiator chem style. So I guess that could be fixed with an anchor chem style, but I don't know. The 78 strength, in some instances, he did get out-muscled, and of course he's not the biggest of guys either, so he doesn't feel as strong on the ball as well, as opposed to like a Serge Aurier player, as I would have said before. But overall, guys, phenomenal right back, and I would hands down say, attacking-wise, going forward, it is impossible to get a better right back than this guy. He's absolutely amazing. So let's get into the overall summary and rating, and we'll talk about the card a little bit more there. Into the overall summary and rating for this Team of the Season Joshua Kimmich card. Now, I'm going to be giving him, as you guys can see, a very high 9.5 overall rating, an 8 out of 10 value for coins, guys. As I said, I did find this card very enjoyable, and he is sitting around about that 400k mark on Xbox and PlayStation right now. I think as time goes on, he will settle around about, I don't know, between 300 and 350k on Xbox and PlayStation, which I think is a reasonable price comparing to some of the other right backs in the game. Of course, Prime Icon Javier Zanetti is about 900k, and I think Kimmich has actually got a better card stats-wise. In terms of who else he is competing with, I'd say EA released this new Team of the Season Danny DaCosta card. He's sitting around about the same price as this Joshua Kimmich card. And I think the main thing that makes this guy, I wouldn't say quite the best right back in FIFA, is physicality wise. He's 5'9", and he does lack a little bit of strength with 78, and I feel like somebody like UCL Live Aurier, Team of the Season Danny DaCosta, does beat him is because they're a little bit stronger. But nevertheless, guys, I would suggest putting an anchor chem style on this guy just to boost that strength, boost that pace a little bit more, and boost that defending that slight bit more. And let me know how he played for you guys in the comment section down below, because definitely a very enjoyable card. In terms of offensive ability though, guys, oh my god, dribbling, crossing, you guys can see the positives right there, especially crossing, guys. I'd suggest using a sort of target man in the middle, for example, a Team of the Season Haller card, somebody who can cross into and rely a lot of the time to win a header, because definitely, guys, that's what Kimmich does very well. Run down that wing and cross it in. 99 crossing, I mean, you can't beat it. You can't get any better than that. So definitely, guys, would suggest doing that with this card. And overall, guys, yeah, definitely a very good card. I don't know, for some weird reason, I had fairly low expectations for Kimmich, because of course his normal gold cards isn't the best, lacks pace, and I thought, look, he might be a little bit slow in game. But he does feel very good on the ball, guys, and of course, boost that pace, and let me know how he plays, because his acceleration right now is actually very high, except that sprint speed lacks. So once he reaches that acceleration peak, he is going to have to slow down. But nevertheless, guys, I hope all of you enjoyed the player review. Let me know in the comment section down below, what other players do you want to see me review? I actually have a couple more ones on the way, but if you have any ones that you want to see me specifically review, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And just general feedback, guys, on the videos as well, because I'm always out here trying to improve my videos and make them the best for you guys. But nevertheless, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Feel free to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and do all that stuff if you are new around here. And I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.